And salutations and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Special Yellow Pikachu Addition. In the last episode, we finished up some business at Saffron, or Silphco, excuse me, in Saffron. Fought Giovanni and had a good old time, and almost died several times. It was quite the episode, and hopefully you guys didn't like it. Or didn't hate it, excuse me. I hope you did like it. Oh, I hope you did like it. In today's episode, we're going to be taking on the Gym. Not the regular gym, we already beat the regular gym. We're going to be taking on the Gym. Just a few things, we did train a little bit off screen, not quite as much as I said we were going to, however. Ollie is 33, Twitch is the lowest at 32, Tingle 34, Potato 33, Batman 34, and Bubblefett 35. The reason I didn't train them up that much is because on my practice file I was actually under-leveled even more than I am now, and I did pretty decent. I never even actually used Batman, who was kind of my trump card. So maybe, I'm thinking the Gym may not be quite as hard as I originally thought it was. Watch me get proved wrong on that. just watch. Alright, so let's go inside. Now, this Gym in general can be quite a bit of a challenge, to be perfectly honest with you. Yo, champion making! Sabrina's Pokemon use Psychic Power instead of Force. Fighting Pokemon are weak against Psychic Pokemon. They get creamed before they can even aim to punch. That is true! However, I will say certain physical attacks like Slam and things like that actually do decent damage. So maybe a good little last-ditch effort there if you have a fighting Pokemon on your team. The thing about this Gym, and I've already fought most of the trainers off-screen, is that there are these warp tiles everywhere. Now, we know what warp tiles are from our time at Silphco. But yeah, they can be kind of annoying, to be perfectly honest with you. I've done it so many times at this point that I pretty much know the way. Boom! Pretty easily. But it can be quite confusing, to be perfectly honest with you. So just keep that in mind. This is definitely the most challenging Gym up to this point. I will say that much for sure. Although it may not be quite as hard as I originally thought it was, it's still nothing to be laughed at. Alright, Sabrina! Talk to me. I had a vision of your arrival. I have had psychic powers since I was a child. I first learned to bend spoons. I forgot to change my Pokemon order. Well, diggity dang doggle. That's gonna be fun. I first learned... Sorry. Random thought popped in my head there. I just like fighting, but if you wish, I will show you my powers. Yay! So yeah. It's a psychic type Gym. The special thing about this, though, what are you gonna do with that whip there, Sabrina? I'm not sure about that. Sabrina sent out Abra, and you will see it is actually a level 50 Abra. All three of Sabrina's Pokemon are actually level 50. That's a problem. My strategy during my practice file and my strategy for this one is basically going to be a little bit of sacrifice. Also, Ollie learned Fire Punch off screen at level 33, which is pretty awesome. I'm very happy about that. I'm just going to do as much damage with all the Pokemon I can and try to keep from using Batman. Batman is the trump card for sure here. Even at the level he is, he can sweep a solid amount of her team. But I am going to try and just take down as many as I possibly can without having to use Batman if I can. Oh, it's so much damage. Not at all. Let's try Takedown. I think that does more. Another thing is that a lot of her Pokemon, even though they are so... Whoa! Ali! Oh, jeez! All that talk about how bad you were, and you just came out of nowhere with that. Way to go! Good job, man. Good job. A lot of her Pokemon tend to play very defensively. No, Ollie, you stay out there. You keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. It can be kind of annoying. Kadabra and her third Pokemon especially, they have a move called Recover, which is incredibly frustrating sometimes. But, whoa, dude, Ollie is just... Yeah, okay, yeah, speak of the devil. So that can be kind of annoying. They also use a lot of, she uses items and things like that. So a lot of times, her Pokemon won't actually attack, which you can definitely use towards your advantage. See, there she is using an item. So I think of the programmers, when they made this, and they made all of her Pokemon level 50 and all that, they kind of knew what they were getting into. Ollie, go for a Calm Punch, see if you can... Oh, nope, Ollie's dead. I mean, to be fair, Ollie kicked butt. Like, he got a lot of damage done, more so than I've ever seen Ollie do. You know what, go ahead and send Twitch out. Let's see if we can get some training out of this. I mean... We're kicking butt pretty hardcore here, although this may knock Twitch out in one hit. Come on, Twitch, survive. All you gotta do is survive. Okay, well, that didn't last long. Though I still stand by that. We're kicking butt pretty hard here. Well, let's try and get Tingle up to level 35 then. Dragon Rage will take quick care of him. Yeah, we use Dragon Rage, we know it. Okay. See, now we're getting in the part where I was talking and it was frustrating. I don't think Bite will do that much, but I'll try to do that next. This is a physical attack. Psychic Pokemon are apparently kind of weaker to physical attacks versus special attacks. So we'll try doing that and see what happens. The only problem is, like, even though they don't attack much, when they do, it does massive damage. Even a Tingle here. Ooh, look at that. Even with Tingle being the you know, massive OP Pokemon he is, took him down to 31 health. That's a problem. Alright, Alakazam. No. The good thing is, like I said, Batman is our ace in the hole, so if we need to use him, we can. And go ahead and use Dragon Rage again. Recover, really? Dude, you have full health! Also, I think this is the first time we've seen Alakazam, oddly enough. So basically, the idea of the game right now is just get Alakazam's health down as much as we possibly can, so that hopefully, if Batman does have to come out, we can knock him out in one hit before he recovers. Because even with Batman's Earthquake, which does a massive amount of damage to these Psychic types, it could be a problem if he gets full health again. Although the way it's looking right now, we may not even have to take Batman out. Ooh. I wish I had Quick Attack. Ah, there's the recover. I was waiting on it. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it. The good news is it doesn't do that much. Doesn't recover that much, to be honest with you. Come on. Alright, Psychic's gonna kill Tingle, but we'll get you know what? I was gonna say we can send Bulba Fett out just to finish him off. But actually, you know what? Let's send Potato out and see if Potato can finish him off with a Quick Attack and get some of that experience. That'll be a good idea. Come on, come on, come on! Your defense isn't that good. Oh, crap. Oh, well, he used Reflect. Well, you're dead. Good job, Alakazam. Yeah, the fight is not as bad as you might think it is, considering her Pokemon are so leveled. But just the way she plays, it just doesn't go that well for her. I'm shocked. I mean, really, you're Psychic. You should have saw it coming, to be honest with you. A loss is a loss. I admit, I didn't work hard enough to win. You earned the Marshbadge. Woohoo! And we got a lot of money. And Pikachu's dead again. Marshbadge makes Pokemon up to level 70 obey you. Stronger Pokemon will become wild, ignoring your orders in battle. Just don't raise your Pokemon too much. Wait, please take this TM with you. Yay, we got TM. TM46 is Psy Wave. It uses powerful Psychic Waves to inflict damage. If we had Psychic Pokemon, that would actually be pretty cool. But we don't have Psychic Pokemon, so it's not. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Alright, getting out of here is actually not super difficult if you know which way to go. There we go. Yeah, thought so. What do you got to say, man? Psychic power, huh? If I had that, I'd make a bundle out of slots. You're a horrible human being, Mr. Dude. I don't remember what your name is, so I'm gonna call you Mr. Dude. Alright, so let's go heal our Pokemon, and we'll head on to the next area. Yeah! Yeah! I'm pretty excited. I really am. That fight was one of the harder one of the ones I was dreading the most was the fight with Sabrina, because I knew her Pokemon were super overleveled, but I didn't really know how they played, and that they played so defensively. So the fact that we were able to get by that easily, I'm pretty happy with. I still think my Pokemon are a bit underleveled. However, the next gym, I was actually able to take on the next gym at a lower level than I am now as well. So I think we're gonna be okay. I really, truly do. A few other things to go over real quick, because I actually forgot. I did deposit a lot of items and also sold a few items off screen, and bought a whole bunch more Lemonade. I actually bought 35, but I used 3 of them when I was fighting some of the trainers off screen and all that. So item-wise, we should be pretty good, and I wanted to clear up a lot of space because there's coming up a part later on. Oops, I forgot something. Where we're going to need a lot of item space, so I wanted to clear out some of my inventory there. So before we move on to the next area, let's go over here to the computer and go into Bill's PC, and actually, we're going to have to say goodbye to Ali for just a minute, not for long. I promise, only till the next town. The reason why is because we need... Where are you at? There you go, we need Paris. Because we need Cut. It's very important to actually have Cut at this point in the game, and it's a move that I don't... The only Pokemon I have in my main team that can use it is Bulba Fett, and I really do not want to waste one of Bulba Fett's moves on Cut, because it's not a very good move. Even someone who doesn't play Pokemon, like me, thinks that it's a pretty bad move, so I really don't want to use it. So as you see, if we go through the guardhouse there, this actually brings us back out to Celadon, which is pretty neat. Yeah. It's kind of strange how they make you, the order they make you play through some of the cities in this game. It's oddly enough, Saffron and one of the other cities, or one of the cities we're going to next, Fuscia City, is actually kind of you can go to either one first. Sabrina's Pokemon are actually way stronger than, or over-leveled, I should say, higher leveled than, than the gym we're about to go to. So a lot of people think you're supposed to go to Fuscia first. I don't think it really matters either way, to be perfectly honest with you. Alright, so we used cut the... Hey, I see you down there, Mr. Pokemon. We'll handle you in just a minute. So we used Paris to get by this. Old man, talk to me. How'd you get in? Good effort! Oh. Okay. Goodbye, old man. You scare me slightly. Alright, so let's go see what's... Look at all the biker gang, man. Let's go check out the house and see what's inside waiting for us. Oh, you found my secret retreat. Please don't tell anyone I'm here. I'll make it up to you with this. John received HM02! Sweet. Yay! Yay! Firo. Kirin. Okay. So HM02 is actually an extremely good HM because it teaches us something extremely time-saving. It is Fly! Yes! Probably the most useful move in the entire game, to be perfectly honest with you, because it allows for quick travel. What we're going to do is actually get rid of... Gust. Yes. And finally, Potato has a frickin' bird move, if I remember right. Actually, you know what? Let's check that real quick, because I'm slightly concerned. Potato, stats. Normal flying. Do you finally have a flying move? Well, it doesn't actually say it does. I'm assuming Fly is in fact a flying move. In fact, I would be greatly upset if it was not, just to be perfectly honest with you. How would Fly not... I don't... I'll find out in a minute, though, because actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to switch Potato out with... Oops, no, not stats. I didn't mean to go to stats! Go back! Go back. We're going to switch Potato out with Twitch here, and use him, her, whatever, for the next fight. We're actually going to fight that fat little thing down there. that thing, whatever it is. Yeah, those of you that have played this game already know what this is. I was actually planning on fighting a lot of the trainers on the next route off-screen before I started this episode, but I forgot I would have had to fight this guy off-screen to do it as well, which I didn't want to do. So let's go ahead and get him taken care of. A sleeping Pokemon blocks the way. Wonderful. So we got an item a while back that will actually take care of that for us. It is the Poke Flute. So listen here. John played the Poke Flute. Yay. We have a nice little melody playing. It's actually very long. When I was practicing, I had my music turned off with it, and I actually thought the game froze for a few minutes. Snorlax woke up! It attacked in a grumpy rage! I know how that feels. I'm pretty grumpy in the mornings. I'm not a morning person at all. I really am not. Wild Snorlax appeared! Snorlax actually used to be one of my favorite Pokemon. Way back in the day. I just like his design. It's very simple. Yes, Fly is in fact a flying move. That's awesome. So let's use that. Just see how it does against that there Snorlax. Snorlax, use Amnesia. Snorlax Special Great Rose. Well, that's cool. I mean, I guess. Doesn't really affect much, to be perfectly honest with you. His Snorlax, to my knowledge, is actually a pretty good Pokemon, though, to be perfectly honest with you. Oh, Wing Attack is flying. No, okay, call me crazy, but I'm almost certain Wing Attack said normal when I looked at it one time. Maybe it didn't. I'm apparently insane, though, because I could swear... I even made a big deal about it, didn't I? I remember fussing. Apparently Wing Attack is, in fact, a flying move. Who knew? I didn't, apparently. Odd. I could swear it said normal. Oh, well. I'm apparently insane. I mean, really, it's not as if we didn't already know that I was insane. If we're being perfectly honest with you. Alright, so let's get one more fly under it, and then we're going to start throwing some Pokeballs. Because even though I'm not going to use Snorlax, they are very rare. I believe there's only 2, maybe 3 of them. I think just 2. And he regained his health perfectly. Perfectly. I believe there are only 2 in the game, so they're actually pretty rare. So I am going to try and catch it, just because. I mean, why not? There's really no reason not to try and catch it, to be perfectly honest with you. Headbutt, and that will actually probably take care of Potato. Yep. Well, diggity dang dongle. Alright, let's get, who's gonna not do that much damage, though? Paris! No, okay. Let's take Twitch out. I just need to like, do one little quick attack, just edge off a little bit of his health before I start throwing Pokeballs. Okay, a little bit more would have been nice. I don't want to do a Thunderbolt, though, because it would probably hurt him a lot. Okay, whoa! Okay! Alright, Miss Snorlax, you want to play like that? How about I just bust Tingle on out at you? Tingle will at least be able to take a few hits from you while I start throwing Pokeballs. I am going to try to get rid of these Pokeballs soon. Again, just to open up an item slot. I missed the Pokemon. How did you... This thing weighs literal tons. How do you just miss it? How? Oh, and it gained health back as well. This is not going. Not going according to plan! Alright, fine. We'll use some Dragon Rage and cut its health down a little bit. Oh, great. It woke up again. How much you want to bet it's gonna go to sleep at some point and heal up again? Dude, healing moves are annoying. They are greatly annoying. Alright, one more. Just don't crit. Don't you freaking quit. Okay. Thank God. Yeah, healing moves like recover and sleep and all that can be quite annoying, honestly. Alright. Don't miss the 2-ton animal that's... How'd you miss... How? And he's resting... Oh, God. What the... Okay. How do you miss a Snorlax? It's like friggin... And I don't even have the... Only... Okay. Okay. Go ahead and use a Great Ball. I don't even care. I'll just go sell the Pokeballs. Just catch the freaking Snorlax, man! Jeez! God! I'm still like, I just don't understand how you could miss a Snorlax. We'll eat anything, even if the food happens to be a little moldy. Well, that's perfectly. It never gets an upset stomach. Also, why do I keep saying that's perfectly? That's not correct English. What should we nickname Snorlax? I'm going to name it... Farley. I'm gonna name it Farley, after Chris Farley, because as big as he was, that boy could move. I like Chris Farley. He was a good comedian. I'm sad that he's no longer with us. Alright, so let's go through the guardhouse here. He'll let us by, and we automatically pop out our bikes. All these guys are actually trainers that I'm going to come back and fight off screen. So for the time being, I'm going to dodge them just to keep the episode at a decent length. Alright, and really, you can just let go if you get over the right edge, because none of the trainers here will actually see you. And you move automatically, you don't need to press anything because you're going downhill. So, yeah, pleasant little bike drive, I guess. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully pretty good. I'm hoping you guys didn't. I'm legitimately worried about what you thought about the last episode. Like, I joked about it in the beginning, but I really am concerned. Because it was a bit spastic-y. It didn't turn out as bad as I thought. I was editing it, and I thought, you know, it's not quite as bad as I thought it was, but still not the greatest thing in the world. Anyways, so here we are in Fuscia City, the next city in the game, which we're pretty happy about. We'll actually be able to take on the gym in the next episode. 2 gyms, 2 episodes, all the time. That didn't make any sense. Alright, that's actually going to be it for this episode. As always, excuse me, question. Okay, I have a good one, although I think I already know the answer for the most people, at least people who have played Pokemon Gold and Silver. What gym in any Pokemon game, throughout the entire series, did you have the most trouble with? Now, I know for me personally, and probably a lot of you guys too, there's a certain cow in Gold and Silver that you're going to be talking about. That one. Y'all know the one. Hate that gym. I had so many problems with it. So much problem with it. I had so much problem. Guys, you have no idea. I had so much problem. Ugh, alright. As always, like if you like, leave a comment, tell me what I did right, what I did wrong. Subscribe if you want to see more, and please share with your friends. And I will see you next time in Let's Play Pokemon! Gotta get you out! Pokemon!